fucking God, bro. Like, come on, dog. Some of this shit, bro, is just really this. Come on,
Level helped out right there, man.
When you wide open, you don't shoot. When you ain't wide open, you shoot. I don't understand that shit, dog. And we just talking right now, Tim, but like, come on, baby. You are X Factor, bitch. You don't make shots, nigga, that keep us out the game, bro. Like, nigga,
it's the coach. And this is
you a valuable piece of the out. Niggas look for you in transition, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. You smoke you a blunt, nigga, do something, bro. We need you to get your mind right, baby. Come on, baby.
I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime.
Fucking Barker? Shit.
Right around the corner. And standing by.
Our next game, your ass better be wet, nigga. Shit. Or not even necessarily wet, baby. Just better shot. There we go. Shit. Nigga, fire that motherfucker. Come on, goddammit. Shit.
It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made
their
way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up.
You make half your three-pointers, nigga. This is a totally different game, G.
And the Dallas Cowboys.
We played a damn good first half, bro. We played a damn good first half.
One time for the road, baby.
Take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. It's been a great start to the season.
They can't do nothing but dap them niggas up.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both
you can see right.
Wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Yes.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. It's Huff. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, he couldn't turn it into much more.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Now it's Wilson. Complete. It's Ford. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Oh, yeah, cuz. I see, bro. Got to talk in the locker. What, nigga? Oh, that was deep last night, huh?
Now they'll run it on the toss.
You wake up and get back at it again.
Nigga was sweating this coming out, bro. You know what the hurt stomach and shit.
And they cramping up like a motherfucker.
On the ground, a running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on, an old
I told you not to go too hard on that shit.
I'll look that up.
Nah.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line. But I want to see how this
nigga Jay Black that went out there. He came in with the bitch all night.
He has the ability to take over a game.
And that nigga Tim in the VIP section with that Henny. That nigga slurred. That nigga fell asleep at the club.
Tim and that bitch frustrated, girl. he the nigga struck out. She did.
13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Well, then he's 7-1. Fuck him.
I got blue face, man.
Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You got to be able to make plays.
Like I got a 9-6, yeah.
They go play action here.
Yeah, when you get to that team gym, we get VIPs and no more purple.
Moving it to the right side, Johnson.
But we alright though, we all, you know. I'm almost at that 9-3 though.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move.
That nigga playing Matumbo, God, a KG, Jesus Christ.
And still accurate throwing the football.
He a playmaker, bro. He don't really want to do too much.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is into the end zone.
We all right?
Cowboy touchdown.
Everybody good?
A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
You got a lockdown?
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking,
Why
the
so
offensive
cluttered?
linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Get out my fucking way!
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one
Big
away.
man. Yeah, you're right.
And this will be a touchback as that sails
My
over
bad.
the end
My
line.
bad.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what?
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Cowboys have recovered. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. Last week, over 100 yards, 3 touchdowns. We were talking with him on the field.
I'm here. I don't need no help.
Simply, I was in a groove. He obviously was.
And I think he's been a little modest about that, being in a groove. That's a big-time game right there. And I think he feels like his entire team is coming along with him because they're creating spaces and holes for him to run through. He's making people miss, running through tackle.
That is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. As his guys are in for 6. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
I'm not gonna ball in this bitch.
They get the football.
Oh,
Next play, boom.
what is like this?
I've been in this situation before where a turnover occurs and you're on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change. You got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone's mentally prepared to
Get up on these niggas. Let's log in like
A
that.
lot of times.
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
SEC violation.
No doubt.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2
What the fuck?
Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it. Occasionally, you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers. Now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Well, throw on first down.
Talking to my old lady, man. I'm back.
Taco Charlton. In there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
Oh, that was
Your game, though, cuz. The daddy bumping the fuck out of me. That's it, Jake Black. That's it, Jake Black.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Shoot that motherfucker. Come on.
And now it's third down.
okay, he said shoot that bitch.
Alright, I was in the paint, but I ain't gonna get the 3 seconds.
No doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. We see a lot of that in today's NFL.
Oh, good, baby. We done about
A
you.
big hit for a loss. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Cowboys have recovered. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. Now let's listen in on the call. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Dropping out of that corner. I'm coming to set that thing. No, check, Patriot!
The big man out high right now. He out of that thing. He out the paint. I'm just trying to see how he's playing. We can switch that shit up too, dog. On our defense, man. We ain't got to stand that man on fucking D.
And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
If we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script.
Win 3-2.
They show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
Point after, up and good. And it makes the score 21-0.
But shit, we gotta kill them niggas in transition too, though. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Pride, dog. My bad pride. You know what I'm saying?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this
Oh,
one away.
I'm talking to Timbo, really.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play.
Hey, y'all,
downfield. You know, thinking you're
we
gonna
gonna
get
stay in this shit or y'all got time for one of these put out this
And last
shit?
time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the
You
34.
lit over there,
8
huh?
yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Oh, la mama. Excuse me. I can't even hear my music. Yes, really. I don't give a shit. I do too.
Now off the bootleg. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Wow, we can't even. Good shit, Jay.
To get him his second sack now.
Shit, call one of them players on offense, man.
I'm starting to
So
feel
we in the man or we in the zone?
I mean, you know,
In the zone.
normally they'll have a lot of
Yeah,
empathy
3-2,
for the
huh?
QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's
There we
surviving
go.
back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go
Here
in
we
this
go.
football game.
In your
And
zone.
now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Get it.
And the ledger for them so
good
far
shit, Al.
looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much
All
better than
some plays
that.
on
They've got to
offense,
feel
you
very
let
I'm
it
not
confident
there.
smoking
that they're in
and
this
if I
stage of
did
the
smoke
game.
3, so fucking whack.
The toss. And he'll
Back in your
wind up
zone.
losing
Get back in
yardage
your
here,
zone.
back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 2
back up,
there,
Brad. Go
bringing
back
out
up.
Who
2nd
got the-
down. So the
I'm
opening
here,
play
I'm
of the
here, I'm here, I'm here. What are you
Cowboys
doing?
now come up on
Just
2nd
fucking
and
know
12.
from nothing ever.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
But it wasn't even that, bro. You gotta dive down. Like we gotta still play the zone until we get the ball. Well, I'm saying, if you see Timbo down there in the paint trying to get the rebound, and the other nigga in the corner, like you slide there, I slide up. It's just you know what I'm saying?
Rotation, that's all.
Just be free throw,
Yeah, it's just
man.
rotate. Yeah.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On he'll drop the throw. Now he's forced out.
The zone don't stop till you get the ball.
Wind up losing yardage here. As that will take
Watch that middle. I got the middle good. Don't worry.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
That's me.
It is Cowboy football
That's
in
me.
quarter number 2.
No. I had tried to get that steal. That's me.
Situation.
Good shit, Jonathan.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And taken right at the 35. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates, find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
So if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Hey man, say
There's Wilson to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's 4. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook.
Long
But oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll run him now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
Good defense.
Nice chunk
Good
there.
defense.
1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He's bigger than the nigga. That's good deep.
Let's talk a little
You know what I'm saying?
football
The Jew. The nigga who in that freak, the nigga in the middle, stay inside that nigga. I got you on the top side so you able to get back. You know what I'm saying?
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield.
This is a line again here, fella. So he can come back.
So brings up 3rd down.
We'll be able to put all them niggas. They right there, I got you. If he pop out, I got you. You feel me? Yeah, stay inside that nigga.
Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs up there.
That nigga get bigger in 10.
He's taken down. Taco Charlton able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon.
I can't never make no fucking layups, bro.
That nigga on that.
That's what I'm saying. That nigga like KG, boy.
They're on their toes and they're getting at them.
That nigga dark and that nigga ugly and a motherfucker.
Like KG,
You better put that in the microwave. Why you ain't put in the microwave?
And Charles, when you start talking about NFL kickers that have hit from 62,
I'm really selling
it's
them
pretty
like
short-lived, isn't it?
That it is.
No,
The trust by a head coach to even let your
they
kicker
keep
try
us a
from that
rotation for the
range.
time
That's
too.
really showing
Call the
a lot of
plays,
people
Juke.
that he can get the job done.
Yeah, faith and guts.
See if that shit help a nigga, man. And the pro
Fuck that pass. Fuck that pass. Would you say good get some different type of space in there?
I'm just saying, fuck, get something, you know. Get the motion going, you know, get tried something on them, nigga. We ain't winning, fuck. Nigga need to see, you know.
Backside.
Zeke with a quick feed.
I
He'll be taken down.
That nigga don't really want to get yeah. I see what you're saying. Nigga don't want to get on that block.
25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. They'll end up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Forever the fuck, man.
Yeah, but you was over there first. Ball.
Hey, bro, but he kept moving. I didn't even move.
Now they're worried about the toss. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
That nigga
It's a 7-yard
disrespectful.
gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative
Yeah, that nigga
ease.
stays
So
about
they'll
8
come
feet
up
off the
1st and
nigga,
10
yeah.
now from
Bro,
the
that nigga
33.
disrespectful, bro. And the fact that you didn't shoot that bitch was even worse.
Hey, dog. I ain't gonna let a nigga bait me in this. I'm gonna play to my strength. Fuck that. You just standing underneath the goal.
Toss. And that play is
Smarter you, smarter me, bitch.
Back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Now they'll run it on the toss.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. You gotta rotate over there.
And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd
Yeah,
and
I tried to
inches.
get that there. That's right down, G. It ain't worth it.
But sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're a low-yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big pickup. And guess what? It's now a 3rd and very short in order to try to
I think the ball's out, and the Eagles have recovered.
It's the first time that should have happened all game, bro.
Something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether it's running it in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they
All
get
them bitches
attacked.
cousin love passes. See, that's the funny thing.
Last week, now here's
Man.
2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration
Look, bro.
has got to be there.
But they don't, it's the rotation, like, the shit fire. That's why I was trying to peek before how he playing, because he start off high, but that nigga always, it's a nice the shit they got popping, nigga. It's a man, but it's a zone. I like this shit.
That nigga always end up in the middle of the court.
I'm about to tell you, dog, like, that's why I was trying to see what is it a nigga doing. I'm about to dunk on this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Let me see that good boy.
Wow.
What's up, dude? What's up, dude?
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
I was trying to get a running throw at the nigga, dude.
Line brought down there.
But the whole fucking team called, bro. This is ridiculous.
So second and
The
inches
whole
after the
fucking
first down
squad,
completion
bro.
went just shy of the marker.
Man,
Off the play fake, here's
y'all
Wilson.
can put this hoe on
Down he
me.
goes.
Yeah.
A minute 58 to go in this first half of play.
I asked y'all niggas earlier, but nah, niggas want to stand in there and beat.
Coach will have stats and scores.
They could have went to the wreck and got at least a dub. Shit. Fuck this, bro.
Look, take it on the face and fuck on the boot, baby. Don't be like that,
He's got a
They want to go to the wreck and shine, you good.
And he takes it all.
Just look, I just came from the club. I ain't come to get nigga out the house. Been keeping this shit rolling.
Get on this one, bro. Yeah.
Trying to defend a drag route is really tough because you don't want to jump a route that's shorter or
I don't know if y'all
underneath
playing the
as
game, but I'm in the neighborhood,
because
man.
oftentimes they want to run that route and then hit over the top of you for bigger yardage.
And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown.
Yeah, they y'all niggas tripping. Y'all know these niggas over here be hooping. Bruh, thank you. Beat out the white boys, nigga. Shit. Come around here fucking with these niggas.
There you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
A drive there of just 4
Tell
plays.
me to stop by the water department before he pull up.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30.
I'm in the neighborhood, nigga. I'm standing in front of the motherfucking dope, G. Man, look, Rich, look. I ain't gonna even lie to you. The law pulled me over. I had to talk him up out that bitch.
So
Yeah,
first
man,
and 10
shit.
now from the 30.
Sir, please, sir. Look. I got an emergency.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Y'all
Now
playing
on
another
first
one
down,
over.
he'll drop to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. So
Man,
take
come
a
on,
shot
Red.
First down, but couldn't
One
connect.
in the wreck, big.
Well, I guess we just discovered that
one
someone
of
is
the
certainly
cats
not
out.
gonna
I
sit
see how
back and
y'all
just take it
doing
in
it,
this
baby.
game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and
That's
let the
how
other
y'all
team know
doing
they
it,
were
yeah.
coming after him.
Through the back door, bro.
Oh, man, that nigga go. Oh.
Nigga like a young KG, too.
At the 36. He's able to rattle off
That
6
nigga
on the
bucking
carry.
after
That'll
every
get him to
rebound,
3rd and
nigga.
4.
That nigga wolfing the whole game, bitch.
Now
Shit.
they run it on the toss.
One game game in the wreck, bro. One game in the wreck.
That nigga get a nigga like Mr. T.
Hey, yeah, this nigga good calling nigga all the 4 niggas waiting on the point guard in the studio in the club
Hey,
and
nigga,
shit.
look, nigga, I balled out. Nigga, I don't want to hear that shit, nigga.
Nigga, I did too, nigga. Shit.
Secondary guys have to make a lot of tackles.
I balled out. They made up for last night. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas out there drunk. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to him.
My cousin did.
Talk to him.
Nasty y'all niggas was there. I'm out here, man. Send me that invite. You see me? You know what I'm saying?
Man, come on, Ricky.
Oh, shit. That was good, baby.
And receiver have to be in sync, and when they put it up just right and catch it full speed.
Damn, dude.
Popping cinnamon rolls in the fourth quarter, bro.
That's big.
Bro, we was in the team gym, Jay. What the fuck you expect, nigga?
Cowboys will add on to their lead.
I'm walking with my head real high, dude.
Oh, that's right.
Extra points against the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Look, level 15. Yeah.
The drive summary that time.
Look, nigga, them boys must have really whipped your ass. That nigga Ren said he was trying to foul out, nigga. I was like,
That nigga Ren been on
Oh,
clap.
them niggas beating the shit out of him, man. Yeah.
The kickoff team on the field now as
it's
they
not
will
the
send
Madden
this
games
one
out,
away.
baby. Like, not the Madden games out. Y'all ain't winning on nothing else.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
The whole season, baby.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have come down, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this
Aaron
week
won?
3 matchup.
Aaron won the championship?
The Cowboys will get the football
Who you up
first
against?
here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This fielded at the 2.
This went the whole way.
And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line for return.
I thought Gibraltar was so cold. I thought nobody could beat Gibraltar. So he lose?
Yeah, I got my BG, man. I ain't shit.
Here in the opening possession of the second.
And everyone always asks
No,
about
3 pieces need.
adjustments, kind of the key phrase.
Hey, the Warriors lost this year. It's all good.
Offense in the first half, I think they were very calm.
I did too. Bitch, I started a new job. My mind was just wow. Shit. I had mental injuries. Shit, nigga.
And we'll see how
Yeah,
they attack here.
nigga. My, yeah.
Nigga, he
And he'll look to throw
got
it.
something.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it.
Wow,
And
Bill
he
got,
goes down.
yeah, thank you, nigga. So you shut up. Thanks.
Mild Bill, huh?
To start the third
Yeah, anytime you go
Yeah,
to the
he was
lockers with
mild,
that 2
bro. He
3
was
score
mild,
deficit,
bro.
you're right. You need that stop.
Mild Bill, huh?
Just that.
Series
Ain't
to
nothing I can
series,
say
play
about
to
that,
play.
bro. He
The
was
Cowboys
mild,
on 3rd down.
Nigga broke
Just
down,
1 for
huh?
3 thus far. This is 3rd and
That's
17.
all that regular season
man,
winning,
I was
yeah.
trying to get the fuck, bro. Because, dog, I couldn't make no fucking shots, bro.
Back to throw here.
Oh, that regular season winning nigga burnt out, yeah.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Boy. See?
But no second
Hey,
guessing the
there you
call
go.
here. It was
Niggas be
3rd and
so,
long,
niggas
so
be
throwing
so on
the
that
football
regular
was
season.
Probably the smart.
Man, I don't be sold on the regular season, bro. Not I.
Nigga talking big shit, you know what I'm saying? I had like 5 wins. Nigga shitting on me a day, but hey, I respect y'all niggas who like to run it back, you heard me? I like y'all, bro. That helped me, I appreciate that.
Play to try and pick it up, but they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
I heard that, nigga. Shit, I ain't mad at you, nigga.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And a nice special
That boy
teams
Tim said
job
the
here.
playoffs
This
this
is going
year.
to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Would have set itself up a little better,
So
though.
here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession.
You got hit in the first round, I bet.
They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And
Second
this is
round,
probably how
Oh, yeah, well, you ran in the dock. You know, nigga can't say nothing.
It's a
Yeah.
safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give
Look,
your
I wanted to be
Ren,
Ren, but
the defense comes through with 2 points.
I already knew, nigga. Look, Ren got a better chance than me, David. Shit, I seen Ren running that buzzsaw, say we're fucking.
So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
Yeah.
Put shit in my ball.
Lay it down.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
That nigga ain't doing nothing but shake his fucking head, boy.
You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity.
Them hogs hard and nasty.
Create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is,
What you put on my fucking lip?
whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. He got 29 yards that time.
As a general rule, offensive line like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football.
Getting ready.
Sometimes they just have to
Dance
get on
with
the
it,
run,
choo-choo,
get on the
dance
move.
with it.
He's able to do that.
Fuck you,
Picks up a
Timmy.
first down with a nice run.
And fuck you, Timbo.
Oh, hey, nah, he got some extra shit going on after he's spitting that can.
What you mean?
Of 10 yards.
Bro, give me
And
the
it'll be
last
second
second.
and very short.
Now that was
I wanna
No, move. If you don't move the
that's when you're
fuck.
seeing guys doing their job.
Because it ain't for you to
And
hear.
some people doing a
He
little bit
dancing in
more.
that
Offensive
booty
linemen and
cat.
tight
In
ends,
that
they're
booty
the wide receivers.
Man, whatever.
I already knew that. That's what I've been telling you.
You've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really
I
struggled
was
today.
playing
That's a
balls
little bit of a
early.
measure of revenge,
Bro.
isn't it?
Oh.
And they just followed the basic
That
rules.
receiver,
See
G,
ball,
bro.
knock ball away.
Bro, tell
Turned
me
into
why
a
we
nice
went
play.
up one-on-one. He caught that bitch.
Yeah.
And yeah, bro, that catch was so fire, dog.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's able to pick up the first down before his tackle running at the 10. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
How many people playing?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Watch
And
it.
he
Go
takes
fucking
his down
franchise
at
this
the 2
bitch.
before going out of bounds. A good red zone run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called, they are handling their business at the line.
But shit though,
Dominating right now on this.
advance is gonna be Monday unless the niggas gone and knock that shit out. Cause it's 72 hours.
Second touchdown of the afternoon.
Right up.
And the Cowboys.
But yeah, I'm aware, bro. I'm aware. That's wrong to buy through
Nice
shit.
execution there. Good job
So
by the
I don't want
O-line
to. I don't want to
getting
get
him in
ahead of
for the
myself
second
like last
And you
time.
always have to start with
But I
credit
hope.
there when you're having a big game. I mean, you don't get there by yourself. That's rare. But how about the ability to see the proper holes, pick the proper place to go, and find his way into the end zone?
So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Oh, you ain't been up to no motherfucker.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went
Look at
through
that,
some
like
possible
9.
changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far...
Oh, you like that, huh?
Oh, yeah, we want to switch that.
Just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need
I
any
can't see how you
spark at
eating
this
that
point.
shit like that.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the
It might be in the
marker.
car.
Now Wilson running left on the option and holding it, maybe the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got
she barely like you.
defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it.
That's a really
Down, a Cowboy sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there for the sack, and he's closing in on that all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This is taken at the 23. Oh, he nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to
Damn, Tim, you already started your shit, huh?
He'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right.
What you trying to do?
And avoids the contact by Slade.
I was going to get on the MK.
On the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
You on.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Now they get a 1st down and more. And down to the 16-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. As his guys are in for 6, and the Cowboys add on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Come on.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battles in general. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good solid gain on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And that's complete to Huff. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route, but he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction. I was able to track the ball in another.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
Back now in Arlington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On first down, Wilson shrugs him off. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
They run a draw here on 2nd down. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And problem spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Room to run inside the 40. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice that.
What's she say, Ricky?
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over.
I've been over here talking the whole time.
And we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, push it.
Pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Yeah, quick throw here, that's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
What the fuck?
And the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch.
What the
but
fuck?
I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Well, he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Hey, bitch, let's start over, bro. Hold on, bro.
Down as they get 9 yards.
Hold on, bro. Yeah, you got. Hold on, yeah.
Slant routes effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. When you have a receiver with stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Face mask. Defense.
I didn't know he was trying to get some speed.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming.
You trying to do what?
You can tell, I think the trade thing is still
You trying to do a
I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
How far? Is it 2 hours from here?
His penalty markers come in. Who is this again?
It's 2 hours from here? Oh, yeah.
Encroachment. Defense.
Nigga, my wrist.
So a jump there defensively.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball.
I remember when I was just telling you, send me that line,
after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. They'll run it now out of the gun.
I told them to help me out. We heard it.
Only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
That was a particular
like right now, I'm trying to look at one of these new flip books, boy.
Forced to play inside. He was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
I don't even got mad no more. Game no more.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
We can barely get that nigga on the court right
loss
now,
of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the
Don't need no
field
slip up.
despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I know. I'm just saying what you said, man. Fuck with you.
Take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
I nigga playing with ace.
And the Eagles get a score closer.
Nigga, my wrist.
Well, it's been a tough day, but they finally were able to get one into the end zone,
Oh,
and maybe the
Jay
offensive
Black him on the bad line, Bill.
itself going into next week.
And if you're the coach taking that into next week, I know you're upset, but it is a little bit more respectable, somewhat of a moral victory, right?
Yeah, they probably won't say a lot of that to the team, but it is true. It's something for them to build on, and then they can call their mom and tell her, hey, Mom, for your fantasy points, we got you a few down the stretch.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
He gets it left side of Johnson. A good pickup there, 26.
Damn, we on the road. We that sucks.
Now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
I got it. That all line, dude.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Hardly any time taken off the clock there. 2 plays, and they find the end zone for 6 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
I got. Oh, this boy nice.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first. From the gun, it's Wilson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Wilson on first down. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for.
Pressure, he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Demarcus Lawrence in there for the 20th time this year as he continues what could be a record-setting season. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
Here we go. It's Wilson on fourth down. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Demarcus Lawrence in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Good shit. Man, your running back over here trying to give me some problems. Your ex-running back.
Who, Jim?
Yeah.
Oh, he's starting?
That one looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding offense.
It's like I'm using my two bags. This is utilizing.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. Oh, twisting away. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 11 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second down. Now they'll run it on the toss. A beautiful spin and room to run. That one good for 33 and a first.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They go play action here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Set right.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further.
Green 39! Green 39!
He'll drop to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
All right.
And he slides to avoid the hit. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Good morning, Peyton. How you doing?
And this one is right through. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. One last shot for Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A big offensive explosion helped leading them.